Welcome back. This is Ring Diaries with me, Fiona Mbowa, here at Church of Uganda Family TV, where we talk about anything and everything to do with marriage. And before we went for the break, Flora here was telling us, just sharing her journey of perseverance, and it has shocked me and it has disorganized me, but we are going to continue and see. And I hope you're learning something. And for the married women out there, sometimes you think you're going through things. They are nothing.
They are nothing.
No, surely they are nothing compared to what you're sharing.
They are nothing.
But for some reason you stayed there. The reason I've not yet understood, but she was able to stay there.
Why I stayed there?
That's what you've told me, but I'm not understanding.
Oh,
I would have left like so many years ago. At the very beginning, actually. But
you know, there is no good man. I'm so sorry, there are good men there. I know they are there, but you can talk to yourself that there is no one who is good out there. You might leave this one thinking you're going to get a better one.
you get a worse one.
Oh, and you get. Okay. Things become worse.
So, fast forward. He has done all these things, he's apologized, and you always take him back.
Yes, and that time, actually, maybe, should I call it a turning point? It was probably a turning point in my life. No, I realized that he was doing all those things because I was not working. So, I started...
realized you needed to work.
I realized I needed to work. I went to some circle. I talked to the loans officers. I told them to give me money, and I started business. They accepted to give me the money. I started
How
the
did
business.
they accept to give you money? Did you have any collateral?
I
know
didn't
there are
have the
very many
collateral.
women out there who would want to start something, but they have
I
no
didn't
one
have
to
the
start.
collateral, but I talked to the loans officer, the truth. I told him that my husband doesn't want it. By the way, my husband never wanted me to work. No, he wanted me to stay at home. But this time, I made a decision to start working, and I started working.
So you tell this loan officer your story and tell him I need money.
I did not, of course, narrate the whole story.
Of course.
But I told him, you know, I'm staying with my husband, but he doesn't want me to work. I lied, Fiona. He told me no, but your husband has to sign. So when he insisted, I went and talked to my cousin to go and guarantee me. I took my cousin. Actually, I lied. That is the truth. He was not my husband. I took my cousin, he guaranteed me, and then they gave me the money. It was little money, it was 500,000. I started with 500,000. I opened a small shop. After I think like 6 months, I opened a diary. But then I had to go into my dream. I had longed to work in banks. So I started my own cooperative, my circle.
So for the women out there who maybe fear how to start, or if it's okay to start,
they should not fear. No. Fear kills dreams, Fiona.
But some women would say, I'm going to disobey my husband. But
No. You see, sometimes there are areas where you have to take risks. Yes, you risk and get better life. I risked. Of course, I knew my husband was rough.
What was his response after when he started?
He was rough. He never wanted me to work. So he told me, Florence, I will not allow you to operate that shop. I told him no. I have to work. He told me no, you will not work. We quarreled, of course, as you know. We quarreled, we got misunderstandings, but later I presented my case to the Lord. And I told Lord, this guy is becoming so furious. You have to intervene in my issues. I remained humble, but I kept on. One day I remember telling me, hey Florence, this business, and now you think you're working, but there are a few things in that shop. He was touched also, and he started giving me some support.
once you saw that you actually
Yes.
bent on doing
God
this.
wants you to, He wants to see you doing
Start
something. Starting something. I'm telling you. Yes. When you start something, God will pour His blessing.
But He can't pour His blessing when you're sitting at
women
home.
who are there and they are being mistreated at home. You know, a man can mistreat you because he knows that he gives you the money.
Everything.
He gives you everything. You're nothing. You're not adding value to the man. So, but when you do something, this man will start respecting you. Starting something that does not mean to disobey your husband. No. It does not. But there are women who start and they start disobeying. They disobey their husbands. They look at themselves as if they are on top. They disrespect them. No. But you
So did life
calm.
get better after you started working with your husband? Your marriage, did it get better?
It did not. But afterwards, I think he realized that I was important to him. Because I started buying some things at home. I would not ask money from him. Actually, Fiona, me, I hate begging.
So you realize you don't need him that much.
I did not need him. No. Because I would get money, do my own things. And God blessed us with twins.
Wow.
So I had my small girls, the babies. So I would take care of my girls and I would enjoy being with my girls. Yes. So I started taking care of my girls, and he would drink. He kept on drinking. But
so in
later,
your mind, you actually left him alone and concentrated on other things.
I concentrated on work and God. Yes.
But as a born again, didn't people in church tell you to leave this man?
They told me, very many people, even those who are spiritual. Yes. They told me, but friends, you are an educated girl.
What are you doing with a drunkard?
You are a failure. Actually, someone told me, if I were friends, I would not be with that guy. But why can't they leave Kampala and go to the village? I'm telling you, my husband was getting some good money, but would not see money, Fiona. So later, I changed my vision. I had a vision of working in the bank. And from that time, I said, no, I have to build my vision. I opened up a circle. Still, I didn't have money. You can ask, where did you get the money to start the circle? I got friends, the Kagusas, these ones. I told them, please, come and we do something. We started the circle. It's now a very, very big circle. And I'm the manager. Yes.
Interesting.
So when I opened the circle, God opened doors in government. So government gave us money. So I started seeing myself. I started seeing blue light. People call it blue light. I started seeing things change. And what happened? The last story that I can tell you. Of course, I can't miss this story. By then, when I opened the circle, I think we had worked for like 4 or 5 years. My husband got an accident. He got an accident. He was going to work. He got an accident here in Wise. They gave me a call that your husband has gotten an accident. I went to Wise. He was just there, lying there in blood. We took him to Mulago. These friends were in Mulago. I took him to Mulago. It was an ambulance actually that picked him up and took him to Mulago. They were even, it was in the evening there. So we took him to Mulago. He could not speak. He was just there. So people thought that I was excited when he got an accident. Because you know the life that we were living in was not a good life. Any woman would be happy
For the man to die?
Yes. Hey, to get that thing. Kubanga, you'd say,
It would be a way out, eh?
Of course. Or a warning. Or so I talked to myself in the hospital that, Lord, because I told he was not giving me money. He stopped giving me money. At first he was giving me money, but later he stopped completely. I was taking care of myself. I was taking care of my children. So now my friend told me, friends, you're going to be with that man in the hospital. Then I told him, yes.
For money.
Tell the relatives to go and take care of him in the hospital.
Well, this is my husband.
Of course.
Yes.
I could not leave him in the hospital. I stayed in the hospital for some quite a good time. I think it was 2 months in Murago Hospital.
Wow.
Yes. And they operated his legs, and he was incapacitated.
So now he comes back, I'm hoping a better man.
Better man?
You have taken care of him in Mulago.
Very good.
He's incapacitated.
He's incapacitated.
So he should be a darling in the house.
We went back home. Of course, he could not walk. He could not do anything. And they terminated him at his workplace. They terminated his work.
So I'm thinking this is a better man now.
But life did not change so much because I was used to that situation, Fiona.
So he would go back drinking when he...
He could not drink because he was down.
At home, yes. So
he was at home.
Become better?
For drinking, he could not drink. Smoking, he could not smoke. Who would buy cigarettes? He was in a very, very bad situation because he could not walk by himself. Not even crutches. We started using a wheelchair when, I think it was after 1 year.
Really? So for all those months, like 8 months, he was down?
He was down at that day.
I guess I'm saying then he was a nice man because he
of course he was nice. Of course
couldn't do anything by himself.
Of course he was a nice man. That's what we can say. He was a nice... Not, if you know, what do you mean by being nice?
No, I'm saying right now he's at your mercy. For lack of a
very
better
good
word.
That is the better word.
So he would behave nice.
He would. Of course he cannot misbehave when he was on the, but still he misbehaved.
How?
He was in a wheelchair because by that time he had started moving what and he cheated on me.
And now this one I'm refusing.
Fiona. Yes,
he's in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair. He called the girl, and the girl came home. When he was in the wheelchair.
I've refused.
You hear, Fiona? She's refusing. Don't refuse. This is real story. One day you will invite him here and we will share this story.
I need to talk to
He is a very free man because he's very, very good man. So he's now a very good man. He
calls a girl home.
Yes.
When he cannot walk.
Yes. He was in a wheelchair. He could not walk.
Okay.
Yes. And this girl found us in Murago when he was admitted. Actually, we were sharing the room.
So you met a girl in Murago?
Yes.
No.
Fiona. He was so pale. I don't know, by the way, why the girl loved him. Because he was not handsome. When we were in Murago, he was so pale. You know, when people are sick.
Okay, now I understand.
And the doctors had fixed the metals into his leg.
Like this thing, so you find someone, the leg is raised.
The legs are raised. And you metals inside.
Falling.
They did internal fixation, I think. Is it? Yes.
But there was time to find that girl.
I think they developed their relationship. Okay. So the girl would help me, would massage the leg and what. So I think so they developed their relationship from that time. Yes. But
so this girl actually comes home.
Yes.
And you get to know.
She was even my friend. She was my friend.
I may think she came
Because
to
she would call
massage
me,
him at
ask me,
home.
how is Robert? I said, Robert is okay. Is he getting better? Oh, we are praying for him. So she was my friend.
So maybe she came home to just help and pray for him.
No.
Seriously,
You hear Fiona? No. So, I don't know what entered into my heart. Something spoke to my heart that first to go home. No, I was going to pick something. I think it is the Spirit of God that told me first to go home. No, I dartened my clothes at the workplace, so I wanted to go and change. So I went back home. I found the girl there. In my bedroom with my husband. But do you know, Fiona, I told you one thing.
But that is a spirit.
I hate shame.
Now I understand this. It's
You see,
actually a spirit.
evil spirit of fornication.
So why did...
And
Why
many
didn't you
men
just-
are there. They
Now
are facing such.
I'm going to ask you, like your friends, why didn't you just throw this man out?
How? You would ask me, Fiona, that why didn't you throw the girl out?
You didn't throw the girl out.
I could not.
So you left them there and continued.
I just banged the door. I went outside toilets and hid myself there.
And they saw you.
I gave her space to get out. Yes. Because I opened the door and he saw. So I had to put the door back and I went to the outside toilet and I hid myself there. I gave her space to get out.
Women, you have not seen anything.
Like, it is a true story. You see?
Okay.
Yes. But do you know what? I spent there like over how many minutes? Over has she gone? Because I didn't want to
meet her and have to have conversation. So at what point did your husband turn around? Because for me I thought that was the turnaround.
After like 3 months.
After that incident.
After that incident. Because when it happened, I called my pastor. I felt perturbed. Said, why couldn't... Actually, after hiding, I went back and I could not talk to him. So the girl disappeared. I could not talk to him. I went back to my workplace. So I had my ex-boyfriend. I called him. I got angered like any other person, of course.
Yes.
I'm not so special that I did not get angered. Definitely I was angered and I called my ex-boyfriend. I told him, where are you? He told me, friends, where are you? I want to see you. I wanted to revenge. But a friend of mine, actually, Musao, she was from Murago. She was a nurse. She was working in Murago Hospital. She came running. She reached at, when she reached at my shop, she told me, Florence, I'm taking you for an outing. I remember now, why has she come?
Me, I was going for the other boy.
Because I had already made an appointment to go and sing. But I don't know, I think I could not sing. So she stopped me. She told me, no, Florence, tugende kumbuzi, let's go and enjoy. She shared with
The
me.
blessings of such friends.
And we went. But I cried. I cried. But I could not revenge. I wanted to do revenge.
So 3 months later, what happened?
He got saved.
How?
Serious salvation.
No, how?
Yes. He got saved.
Interesting.
He told me, Florence, I am tired. I am tired. He was even crying. He cried and cried. He told me, Florence, will you forgive me for what I have done? Because it's a lot. I've not shared a lot, but it's a lot. But he told me, do you think you're going to forgive me? I told him, it is well. And I hugged him. You know, I was so excited, actually. So, but as you know, there are things that keep on coming into you. And he got saved.
And you forgave him?
And we wedded in 2018. Actually, he was the one forcing me to wed. I told her, let me first get some good money. I don't want to wed now. I kept on postponing. He told me, no, we have to wed. And we wedded at St. Stephen's Church of Uganda in Mperere there. Namere. Yes. The wedding was very colorful.
I need to first come back because I'm trying to understand
yes,
bottom line
got
of
saved.
all this.
He got
You
saved.
managed to go through all this.
But
time.
what he told me, Florence, you are a patient woman.
Overly
You are
patient.
you are a gift to me. I was going to lose you. I was about to lose you. Yes. And we are happily married. I'm telling you, Fiona, one day you'll come to my home and you visit me with my husband. You will not like it. You will just enjoy, I think, the presence of God and the love that is in the house.
So things have changed now.
Yes.
You are
Things have
happily
changed. Sometimes he tells me, friends, no, don't prepare till let me prepare for in the morning when I'm going to work. When we are leaving home, he's just so good.
So he's working again.
He's so good. He's now a counselor to men. He tells men, please respect your wives. He's so good. He's a saved man. He's so prayerful. We have a happy family. He's so supportive. So good. We do things together. We plan together. Our investments are for both of us. If it's buying land, we buy it. Everything in our names. There is love. He can never come back home late. Never. I've not seen it.
So there's hope for husbands out there.
Women are not patient, Fiona. They just need to be patient and change their characters. Let me tell you, sometimes you can host someone here. Some people don't want to talk about the other bad part of them.
That's true.
Yes. Sometimes marriages, you find they have failed just because women have failed to change. Their characters are not good. But when you transform, I want to tell you that things will change.
So for those that are thinking of giving
And
up,
my sisters who were advising me, they told me, hey Florence, you did something. You're just lying to us. You did something to this man.
and it's just Christ.
It is Christ.
So for the ladies out there who want
Jesus
to
can
give up,
save
the
people.
ones who want to give up, who
They
have
should
not even
not.
gone through, even quarter what you have gone through.
They should not. You need to give God time. They should be patient and wait upon the Lord. I'm telling you, there is always success ahead. But if you're not patient, you will never see that success. I've told you, Fiona, I'm like a baby. You told me I don't look 47.
At that age, I thought it.
Yes, I've become young just because I'm loved. He loves me. He cares for me. You're just at workplace, you're at home, he calls you over how many times, where are you? You know, he's so good.
And all that.
He is a transformed man.
So there's
very
no
good
man
husband.
that is too far gone to actually
No. It is a two-way thing. Sometimes, even that time when we were passing through those things, I was also not simple. Because I would abuse him sometimes. You're not serious, look at him. We would exchange some bitter words there. Yes, and I would also throw some bad words to him. So we need to check ourselves, especially women. Women, the Bible talks of submissive. We are supposed to be submissive to our husbands. You just exercise that principle. and be patient in each and everything, life can change. Because where are you running to? You want to leave this bad man and you don't know the one where you're going. Might be worse.
Okay, we have come to the end of this show.
Yes.
Even when I had so many questions, but I think I'll do follow up. But for our viewers, just give some parting shots for our viewers about what you've shared and what you think is something they should take from all.
I think women should not give up. They should not give up. They should wait upon the Lord. Don't give up. Men are there. I know they are difficult. I know some are there. They are mistreating you. But what I know, when you're patient in the Lord, you cry unto the Lord, you present everything, your worries, everything to the Lord, one day you will see victory. One day you will see God in your houses.
Amen.
You will see God in your marriage.
Amen.
That's it.
Thank you very much, Flo. It is amazing sharing your story. Thank you very much. I know our viewers out there have picked something. I definitely have. Okay, a lot, but thank you very much for your time. May God richly bless you.
Amen.
And for our viewers,
Amen.
thank you so much for watching. Ladies, we have not seen anything yet. Because after all she went through, she was able to persevere. And as we say today, victory awaits. And she's now happily married
I'm
to an
telling you.
amazing husband. She hasn't changed the husband.
The word I'm sorry is very important.
Sorry is very important.
It kept me there.
For all those years.
It kept me there.
Thank you very much for watching. I'm Fiona Mbowa here at Church of Uganda Family TV with Ring Diary.